no tohi tipu no me te aloha. Aloha e, aloha e, aloha e. Well, so we are the descendants of those early Hawaiians, of the many Hawaiian families that settled on and around Salt Spring Island, the Palaus, the Haumeas, the Mahois, the Nawanas, the Naukanas. We are the last ones, only ones left with family still living on Salt Spring. The stories of these extraordinary individuals have gone largely unrecorded in Hawaiian or Western sources. So we feel as though it's our kuleana, our responsibility to keep the stories of the Hawaiian settlers alive in the minds of those who care to listen a bit about the history of BC that's not taught in our schools. To learn some of the language, customs, songs, and dances of our ancestors has been sort of our quest in the last few years. We weren't raised with any of the Hawaiian knowledge or the language. My grandmother did not teach her children that. She taught her children to be inclusive in the community. So we've taken steps to try and learn what we can. My sisters would like to share one of the new hulas they have learned. The song is by Israel Kamakawiwa Ole. It was a favorite song of our late sister Ethel, so we would like to dance it in her memory today. It's called White Sandy Beach. I'm going to move over here by my brother Dave so he can hear me a little better. Again, it's called White Sandy Beach by Israel Kamakawiwa Ole. I saw you in my dreams. We were walking hand in hand on a white sandy beach. such a rich and colorful history to share and for instilling in us the spirit of aloha, the spirit of ohana. Ohana loosely means family, but it's so much more than a word that just describes the mother and father and their children. It's so much more inclusive of your friends and your family, your pets, your neighbors. It's a way of life, the spirit of ohana. To our First Nations family, who welcomed our Hawaiian ancestors and all newcomers to this coast over 200 years ago and allowed us to become a part of their ohana, we raise our hands and we say, Haich Kasiyam. To all of you, we say thank you for listening to our history and the stories today. We hope that all of you can take a piece of that spirit of ohana home with you. And we say, Ahui ho, ma lama pono, which translates to take care until we meet again. Now, I'm going to attempt to play piano.
And to your father, Jack, who was incredible, inclusive and wonderful.
Our father, yes. Yes, we had, as I mentioned, Matilda had 16 children.
Wow.
Our father was the 13th. She had Ernest, Albert, Eva, Vina, Julia, Marianne, Leo, Rose, Ethel, Leonard, Peter, Paul, our father Harry, Sophie, Lloyd, and Fred.
What a memory. Oh, man, that's impressive.
They used to come to the house a lot. There was always some sort of party going on when they showed up, and they could stay for a few days. It was luau style. There was lots of food, lots of music, lots of singing and dancing, and they all loved to do it. So
That's cool.
it's fond memories of our uncles and aunties. So we would like to share a song. I rewrote some of the words to a favorite song of my mother's called I'll Be Seeing You. It talks about all the old familiar places. So I rewrote it so that it mentions some of the favorite places that our family grew up with down at Beaufort. We'd like to share maybe some of the pictures of some of the ancestors who we mentioned today.
Thanks.